Hello, here's a demonstration of task 36. This task involves creating a blueprint of the figure that we created in task 35. So we are going to open task 35 and we're going to save it or copy the workspace and call it task 36. And I'm going to put it into my classwork folder. You should do the same. So here's my task 36, and I don't have to change the figure. What I want to do is in part 1, I'm going to right click and choose Create Drawing of Part 1. That is going to create my blueprint. From here, I want to choose the option with 4 views. So I'm clicking on 4 views and I will choose OK. I'm going to wait a minute while we generate our sketch. There we go. So we have a beautiful multi-view sketch of the figure that we created yesterday. We're going to start by adding dimensions. So let's go ahead and think about where to place our dimensions. And we'll get our dimensioning tool active here. So I think since we have 3 steps, we would want to define how tall every step is. Why don't we go ahead and do that? I think since the arrows are kind of overlapping, maybe we will stagger these dimensions a little bit rather than line them up. So we have half an inch, half an inch, half an inch. And in that case, since we have every height defined on the right side, we don't have to define the height on the left side. It's just the sum of all of these heights. So we don't have to worry about that. Let's look at, why don't we define the top view here as 1.5. And then we can define the overall width here as 2.5. And I would say the front view is almost all defined. We have to think about this hole also. So let's click on the circumference of the circle and we'll make a leader line for the diameter of the circle there. We also want to define the position of this hole. So we click on the center and then the bottom of the figure and draw out. That is 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. Then we're going to click on the center and the left side, and it is 3/4 of an inch there as well. Here we're marking the depth of the figure, 1.5 inches. And we also want to mark the center lines. So I'm going to come out of my dimensioning tool and now choose the edge-to-edge center line. The center line shows that there is something symmetrical going on here. This hole, we're going to show exactly where the center of it is. We're also going to show the shading on this figure here. So I'm going to show the shaded view. There we go. Then on this figure, I want to choose to show my hidden lines. There are some hidden lines there. And then on this figure as well, there are hidden lines that would be showing where the hole is, right? So let's right click here and choose Show Hidden Lines, just like that. And of course, we're going to need another center line here as well. Let's get our center line tool. There we go. So we have added our dimensions. We have shown the shading. The last thing that we want to do is fill in the title block on our blueprint. On the first row, oh, let me get out of my center line tool. On the first row, I'm going to type in the title, Task 36. In the second row, I'm going to type in my name. You can type in your name. And I'm just going to delete those dots there. And then on the third line, I'm going to write today's date, and you can do that as well. All right, I'm going to accept all those notes, and I think we're in good shape. Thank you for watching, and congratulations on completing the assignment. You can submit a screenshot.